or a Rolls Royce, except this has fewer cubic inches than anybody of those other engines, so to speak. They ran this engine at about 2,500 RPMs when they had it in the fighter plane. The Fuller's will run them anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 RPM. Look, here we go.
All right, here's Fred Steckler now, out of Mount Carmel, Illinois. The Steckler brothers, the tractor's known as the Dust Devil. We are in 5,800-pound modified tractors, and it's going to be a dynamite class, ladies and gentlemen. We got the best of the 58s here with us tonight, and you're going to see them right here at the Farm Show in Loyola. That's the Farm Machinery Show, Truck and Tractor Pull. We hope you're enjoying yourself. My name's Butch Krieger, along with Dave Graham, as we bring to you the competition here all week long. So on the starting line, here he comes, Fred Steckler, Mount Carmel, Illinois, the Dust Devil, as the Allison aircraft engine's ready to go. He'll be our test puller of the night. First one on the line. Green flag. Fred Steckler, you know that?
Well, he's going to hang in the best again. Fred Steckler, back to you, Butch.
All right, here we go now. The first break. 2 482 cubic inch Chevrolet motors on board as we get ready to go into 58. The second tractor up there we go. Tobacco Company, makers of Red Band. All right, on the line.
It took us power. At the same time, you risk blowing this motor apart as you push more air and more alcohol into the engine. These Allisons are very durable engines built over 45 years ago, and right now they're looking strong here at home. Back to you, Butch.
Folks, the twin turbocharged Allison aircraft engine. Let's give it a nice round of applause, folks.
They want to go out and party. They left the girls at home because they want to party. How many of you guys are here tonight to party?
Pulling engine. It's the dominant engine as he comes back to the line right now. So, Johnson with wild air on the line. He needs better than 198.39 to go up number one. Rick Rockefeller's full 111.09. Don driving, none of that. The two big block Chevrolets for fire on the tractor as he backs up to the starting line. Well, I remind everybody you can get a You'll be more than happy to let you know. Mr. to Brad Cook, Russellville, Kentucky, in the weekend's joy. The other part of the Cook pulling team that's here with us this weekend. So back on the starting line. That these Allison aircraft engines built up. But you can see it immediately on the header center as they get down the track. Wayne Cook goes out at 11 straight. The most powerful sport on earth is brought to you by ICI America. I call him Ron, man. Some people call him Soybean. He's got a lot of names for him. The guy by the name of Robert Soyson. Real fine gentleman to get to know out of Akron, Ohio.
Once we were talking about happy-go-lucky colors, Bob Soyson from Akron, Ohio.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Appreciate it. Keep the 167.05. And over the day, homemade tractor 572. Good again, Chevrolet motor on board as he gets ready to come on down right here.
It'll blow an engine apart. Bob Chickering will wind this engine up to about 5,000 RPM. He's won the best, and he's from Bloomfield, Iowa. Watch this tractor closely. Here's your pull distance for Chickering, for Bob Chickering, 184.82. 184.82. Remind you, the leader is Steve Johnson, 215, Kentucky, with the tractor known as the Kentuckian.
we've had a little problem here on the track. They tried to get the fuel tank on the front of the tractor. As you can see, the liquid coming out, it completely crushed the fuel tank, and it was full of alcohol there. We don't have any problem with any fire or anything, but we made a complete mess here on the track, and that's going to be a night evening for Mr. Henley. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it a round of applause so you can hear this kind of slid right in the back. And over to you, Dave.
All right, well, we've got
Pulls all over the Illinois and Indiana Fair Circuit, a fine-running machine. Happy Hooker. Let's see what happens now. On deck will be Wheeler Rittinger. They threw the book away on that guy, but he's been pulling so long, ladies and gentlemen, on Circleville, Ohio. They threw the book on the way down many, many years. So Bob Bush making that last-minute check. He's having problems evidently getting the tractor moved up to the starting line. John Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think he's all right. There he is on the track. The guy in the bed. Let's give a nice round of applause. Folks, right there. Bob Bush out in Evansville.
and they're just about ready to tow him off here. The Happy Hooker, so you don't get the wrong idea, that's because he hooks to the sled about 100 times a year. Very
Wait a minute,
high.
Dave. That fender doesn't look like somebody that likes to hook 100 times a year. Now, wait a minute.
Well, I can't comment on that.
Okay, Dave.
All right, Bob's going to get up here in the tractor so everybody can hear at home. Bob, go ahead and get up in the seat. Go ahead. All right, Bob, give us a real quick...
Go ahead, gasket, sucked all right down the motor. Lost oil pressure.
All right, so no major damage to the tractor. That's a good thing.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Good.
To the right, he turns the joystick to the right. If he wants the tractor to go to the left, he turns the joystick to the left. If he wants it to go forward, he pushes the joystick all the way forward. There is nothing else like this tractor in America. He's running wheels out of an engine. Here we go, folks. It ought to be a wild ride for the farmer from Circleville, Ohio. Wheeler Rittinger.
And right there, Dave. .04, 186.0. All right, right there at one, man from Washington, Courthouse, Ohio, the pit left.
This lightweight modified dragster tractor class, the distance 165 point.
driving the Blue Ox, 2454 Chevrolets on the starting line right now. He did very well in Tallahassee a few weeks ago as he comes to the line right now.
That's what you know by taking the bull by the horns right out there in the front of that tractor. The Blue Ox. Eddie Cockrell out of St. Genevieve, Missouri. Looks like we're down to one to go in the class. About 30 horsepower. Now tonight with the Outcast number 2, how much power would you have?
All right, probably got around 1,200 or maybe about 2,400.
Well, here comes Headley now, back to the starting line. Earlier in this class, they had trouble getting the tractor started. There are new superchargers on top of the engine, and the superchargers are what they call a little tight yet. So the starter would not crank over the engine. That's why they had to pull it. It did not fire. He ran the tractor into the back of the tow tractor and busted the fuel tank. So they went back to the pit area and had put a new fuel tank on the tractor and got the engine fired up. I'll tell you, I guarantee it, they'll put the hammer down and scream these engines.
Back to here. Headley, ready to go. Watch out. That was good enough for third spot. That was good enough for third.